there and then brought back. You're going to get to spend all day at the Kennedy Space Center. Something that should be on everyone's bucket list, I think. It's a lot of fun and very, very interesting as well. Something for the adventurers. Yes, one of my favorite places in the world is Universal's Islands of Adventure theme park. You're going to be taken there, you're going to get to enjoy the park at your leisure. All the roller coasters, the rides, you're going to get to go to the new Harry Potter world as well, and they've got a new roller coaster there. If you're interested in spending all the day, again, you're going to be taken on a coach journey up to Orlando, and then you're going to be brought back to the ship as well. A lot of fun. You're going to get all day in the parks. You're going to get to go around and release your inner child at Universal Islands of Adventure. Again, one of my favorite theme parks in the world, and I'm a roller coaster buff. I love them. This is one of the greatest places I have ever been to. Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom, alright? If you're a Disney fan, I know a lot of people are Disney fans, you know, the mouse is kind of taking over the world, alright? But if you do want to go, again, same sort of thing, you'll be taken on a bus journey to Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, and you're going to get to spend all day in Magic Kingdom at your leisure before making your way back to the ship via that coach journey home. A lot of fun for the family and for kids of all ages as well. You know, you can go by your little Mickey ears and your balloons and just eat all day, alright? Eat that $50 turkey leg that Mickey Mouse is selling you, alright? But enjoy Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom, absolutely a great place to take kids and for, like I said, kids of all ages. SeaWorld Adventure Park as well, you can go again, a coach journey up there and a coach journey back. You're going to get to enjoy the famous SeaWorld Adventure Park. You're going to get to go see the shows and ride the rides and see their huge aquariums as well. A lot of fun again for all ages, educational and fun. It is SeaWorld Adventure Park. Polar bears, maybe. Alright, so let's talk about Nassau, Bahamas the following day. Who's been to Nassau before? Yes? A very popular cruise area. A lot of cruise ships go to this port of call. It's very popular. Home of Atlantis. Home to beautiful shopping and beaches and much, much more. Alright? We're going to arrive at 11 a.m. in the morning. Back on board will be 7:30 p.m. Departing at 8 p.m. What time do you have to be back on board?
7:30.
What time do we depart?
8
What time do you have to be back on board?
7:30.
Thank you. Alright. Let's talk about the catamaran sail and snorkel. I'm sorry. Alright, so catamaran sail and snorkel is probably the most popular shore excursion and tour in the entire cruise industry. These are done in all of our different ports of call that we go to. You're going to be taken on a very famous catamaran ride out to the coast. You're going to go out to sea. You're going to get a nice journey around the island of Nassau, Bahamas. You are then going to get some snorkeling time with some amazing coral reefs, and you're going to get to learn about the marine life. You're going to get to relax on the catamaran and have some drinks and fun on the way back as you enjoy the nice relaxing journey back to the ship where they will drop you off back at the pier. Alright, that is the catamaran, sail and snorkel. Atlantis Aquaventure full day with lunch. Atlantis is an amazing resort, theme park, casino, water park. It's an amazing place with amazing aquariums, full for all ages as well. This one, you're going to be taken first thing in the morning. You're going to get on your bus. They're going to take you to Atlantis. You're going to start with a tour of the very famous dig, which is an archaeological site, and also they're going to tell you about all the tanks and things that they have there, and all the marine life they have on show for you. Then they are going to take you to the water park, where you're going to be allowed to go out there and enjoy the water park at your leisure, and also there is lunch available for you that is included in the price as well. So a full day at Atlantis Aquaventure. My favorite place is the lazy river to float around in your little river ring, and also these water slides. This one is terrifying. You get to the bottom of it and then you float through a glass tube inside a shark tank. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Alright, private island beach day with lunch. You're going to get taken on a catamaran all the way out to a very beautiful private island where they have a pool, they have cabanas, they have beach chairs, they've got a beautiful beach as well. Snorkeling available for you and lunch is available there as well. If you want to go and enjoy a private island and a full day on the beach, a nice relaxing day with lunch available for you, this could be the one for you. That is the private island beach day with lunch. Private Island Dolphin Encounter and Beach. This is the same sort of thing. Private Island, you're going to get to use all the beach facility, the pool facility, but you're also going to get a dolphin encounter involved in it, where you're going to get in the water with the dolphins, you're going to meet the trainers, learn how the dolphins are looked after, how they're kept, and how they train the dolphins, and where these dolphins were rescued from as well. So the Private Island Dolphin Encounter and Beach can be one for you. Something that I think should be on everyone's bucket list is an encounter with dolphins. They are amazing creatures. So underwater adventure. I've done this one, and I was a little bit nervous to do it, but when I went under the water, it was one of the funniest things I've ever done, the most amazing experiences of my life. You're going to be given this helmet kind of tank thing that you're going to float around under the water with. You're going to get to walk on the ocean bottom. You're going to get to see all the different marine life, the coral reefs, the plant life under the water, but you're not going to get your hair wet, ladies. It's a lot of fun. Great photo opportunities as well. The tour guides are going to capture your photos into the water. Your head on the photographs will look this big though, alright? That's kind of false epic. Your head won't look normal. It'll be this big, alright? And the fish that you swim right past your face. It's a lot of fun again. Educational and fun to do. You're going to feel like part of the marine life itself. The following day we will arrive into Freeport, Bahamas. Arrival at 7 a.m. Back on board, it's a short board. Back on board is at 1 p.m. as we depart at 1:30. What time do you have to be back on board? 1 o'clock. What time do we depart? 1:30. Wonderful! All-inclusive beach getaway. You're going to be taken to a beach where, like it says on the tin, everything is inclusive. All-inclusive from drinks to food. You're going to get beach chairs to enjoy. You're going to get ocean time. You're going to get to laze in the sun and enjoy these beautiful beaches that we have for you in Freeport, Bahamas. Freeport Reef Snorkel Adventure. You're going to be taken on a beautiful powerboat. You're going to be taken to different snorkel reefs around the surrounding areas of Freeport whilst learning about the marine life and having some snorkel fun as well. Fun for all ages. You're going to get to see some amazing things again. Adventurous and educational at the same time. Fun for all ages. Again though, make sure you are a confident swimmer in our snorkel tours because you will be out literally in the middle of nowhere around these coral reefs. Freeport Kayak and Nature Adventure. I've done this one where you get on a kayak, you get to float around, you're going to be taken on a guided tour of the surrounding areas of Freeport through their version of the Everglades. You're going to get to learn about the wildlife and the marine life, and of course the plant life, natural and local history of Freeport before heading back and having a nice local lunch with the team. You're going to get some beach time as well. This one is a more adventurous tour, so make sure you have the energy. If you're going to do this one, eat something before you do it. When I did this one, we got to the end of the kayak experience, but then we had to turn around and go back, and the guide had to tie his kayak to my kayak and drag me back. That was really embarrassing when I was there with about 50 guests as well. All right, the cruise director has no power in his arms. Dolphin close encounter, this one as well, great fun. If you do want to do an encounter with the dolphins, you don't manage to do it in Nassau, you can do it in Freeport. Again, you're going to go in, you're going to meet the trainers, you're going to dance and swim with the dolphins, you're going to get to learn how they're looked after, you're going to get to learn everything there is to know about the place where the dolphins are looked after, where they were rescued, you're going to get to meet them, get your picture taken with them, and much, much more as well. A lot of fun with the dolphins in Freeport. The Western Heritage and Snorkel Tour. This one you're going to be taken on a local tour of Freeport and learn about the local history of Freeport, how it's founded as an island, as a city as well. You're going to be taken to the very famous lighthouse and Josie Caves as well. You're going to get to go and explore the caves. You're also going to get some beach and snorkel time with this one as well. So not only is it a tour of the island, educational and fun, but also you're going to get beach time with this as well and get to do some snorkeling. Now the final tour I want to mention is our Behind the Fun tour. For this one you're going to get to take a peek behind the wizard's curtain if you like. Now if you've cruised before and if you're a first time cruiser, you've all noticed those doors that say crew only, do not enter, authorized personnel only. This is the only time that we are going to allow you to go behind those doors. It is limited space. We are going to be taking you on a guided tour of the engine control room, the galley, the navigational bridge. We're going to bring you backstage to the dressing room to meet your dance captain and your entertainment technical team, who will show you how they run all of the shows. We're going to show you where the crew eat, where the crew hang out, and much, much more. It is limited spaces for this, so please, if you're interested in coming to see what happens behind the scenes, make sure you book this today, as it will be booked out by the evening. It's very, very popular, and again, we can only take a certain amount of people on this one tour. It will take place on the last Sunday at sea in the morning, so that you don't miss out on any time when you're seating, and of course time in the ports of call as well. Now, one final thing I do want to mention. The tours that I've highlighted are only a few of the tours that we have to offer. If you didn't see anything that interests you up here on the stage this morning, check out your front of shore guide, head down to the shore excursion desk and ask them questions. That's what they're there for. There's more options for you, all right? Now, I'm going to give away some free shore excursions. Who wants some shore excursions? Yes? Well, let's see if you're worth it in our final quiz. True or false, you had a blast during this presentation. Who said it is true? Who thinks that is false? Get out! Walk in the plank. Okay, you know what, if I pull out your name, they know you're a lady, so I'm just going to say Steve. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, let's find out what the fall for. These are, we have 2 passes. We're going to give them away separately, alright? Here we go. They are for the Catamaran Sail and Snorkel in Nassau, Bahamas. Who wants to go on that tour for free? Here we go. The first winner of our first shore excursion pass is Scott Schneider. Scott's in the bathroom. Well, you poop, you lose. Sorry, Scott. Lose 5 more minutes. If you're watching this on repeat. Where's Kristen Gellin? Kristen? That's Kristen calling. Kristen, look excited. Look excited. You're shocked. She's speechless. Give it up for Kristen, everybody. Well done, I got one more. Alrighty. Now, straight after this talk, the shore excursion desk is open. Head on down there if you have any questions about any of our shore excursions or ports of call. Deck number 2 in the atrium lobby. You're just going to go out these doors all the way to the atrium, and they're over on the port side. Please head on down there. Get these shore excursions booked nice and early so that you don't miss out. Everything gets fully booked pretty much on the first 2 days at sea, so make sure you head on down there. If you've got any questions about the life on board, I'll stick around at the end to answer any questions about entertainment or activities that we have planned for you. Our final shore excursion pass is going, can I get a drum roll? To Richard Overta from deck number 8. Richard, that's Richard, give it up for Richard, everybody! Richard, coming over here. This is for you. You can go snorkeling. Catamaran in Nassau. Well done, Richard. Thank you for that. There, he looks excited. Yes, he does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a round of applause for sitting here for 45 minutes. Thank you. Head on down there right now to the shore.